all of your, like, from the bottom of my shoelaces. You can't give nobody your heart no more. You can't. You can't give it. I'm not giving it.
Don't.
I'm giving it. This is 2000.
So, Stefon Diggs' ex just did the unthinkable. She leaked what looks like actual pages from a private contract between Stefon and Cardi B, and let's just say, the internet is going crazy. For months, whispers have been floating around that their relationship was just for publicity. But according to Stefon's ex, the truth is way messier than we thought. Not only is it a PR stunt, Stefon is allegedly using Cardi as a beard. Yep. And if you're asking why Cardi would even sign up for something like that, well, the ex says Cardi's got her own hidden agenda. And trust me, it's wilder than you can imagine. But what could possibly be worse than pretending to be in love for clout? Stick around because the tea is straight up boiling. Stefon's ex is out for revenge and she's coming with receipts. But what's her real motive? Is she just salty? Or did someone tell her to come forward now? Time to unpack everything. So, the ex in question? Her name is Sky Marlene. And Stefon is probably regretting ever messing with her. Real talk. Sky's been acting real off ever since rumors started about Stefon and Cardi being together. She's been dropping cryptic hints, making it clear she had some scandalous tea on both of them. At first, people brushed her off. Figured she was just another Instagram girl mad about losing her rich boyfriend. She was wild and online, ranting nonstop, and most folks just tuned her out. But recently, she got everyone's attention when she said she had proof that Stefon and Cardi's perfect couple image was all fake. Some believed her, others said she was just clout chasing again. But jaws hit the floor when she said she had a digital copy of their relationship contract. Like, what? And how'd she even get it? According to Sky, Stefon came to her apartment just days after signing the contract with Cardi. He allegedly knocked out on the couch, and Sky went through his phone, found the contract, sent it to herself, and deleted all traces. So, he had no clue until she exposed it online. And let's not even get into the fact that Stefon apparently spent the night at his ex's place after getting with Cardi. That alone is messy. He's out here posting up with Cardi, but still creeping around with his ex? That's wild. Now let's talk about the contract. At first, people were just shocked to hear they had a PR agreement at all. That's already weird enough. But Sky took it further and claimed the real reason behind the contract is that Cardi is acting as Stefon's beard. For anyone who doesn't know, a beard is when someone pretends to date someone of the opposite gender to cover up their real sexuality, usually because they're not ready to come out. And according to Sky, she's got proof, with both Stefon and Cardi's names signed on that contract. So now, it's not just rumors. If this is real, they're both in deep trouble. And if you're wondering how Stefon's ex would know he's into men, well, Sky says she was never really his type either. She was just another cover. But now, he's trying to level up the act by dating Cardi, one of the biggest female celebs on the planet. But why now? Why the need for such a big PR stunt? Well, apparently some of Stefon's alleged male partners were getting tired of being kept in the shadows. Sky says one of them even tried to expose him by claiming he made unwanted moves. But that's not all. She says Stefon has a whole bribe budget to keep these guys quiet. Yup. According to Sky, while they were kinda seeing each other, Stefon had a monthly fund strictly for hush money. But things escalated when he signed a fat contract. A reported 3-year deal with the Patriots worth up to $69 million, with $26 million guaranteed. That's a lot on the line. And even though the world is more accepting now, pro sports still isn't exactly known for being open and supportive when it comes to stuff like this. You can count on one hand how many top male athletes have come out publicly. Most stay silent out of fear they'll lose fans, or worse, get pushed out of the league. So yeah, Stefon bringing in Cardi was a strategic move. Now, if someone comes out with claims, they look less believable, right? He's got a whole superstar on his arm. But the real question is, what's in it for Cardi? According to Sky, Cardi's doing this to boost her album rollout. Yep, the contract allegedly includes clauses about how the fake relationship benefits her too. And get this, Sky says Cardi and Offset aren't even truly split up. They're just pretending for attention. Sky claims they're secretly still together, faking all this drama to build hype. But here's the problem. Cardi waited too long. The buzz around her split from Offset cooled off, and fans moved on. Even though there's still some drama, it's not enough to launch an album to the top. And when your last album, Invasion of Privacy, was a huge hit, breaking records, all tracks going platinum and making Billboard history, the pressure is real. Cardi's gotta live up to that. But instead of dropping music when things were hot with Offset, she waited. And now she's scrambling. So teaming up with Stefon gave her a new story to push. But let's not forget, Stefon has his own issues. Why would Cardi leave Offset, who cheated, just to mess with Stefon, who's rumored to be even worse? It wasn't that long ago that he was caught on a boat with some girls, holding what looked like a pink Coca-Cola and acting real flirty. This whole thing is messy on top of messy. So why would Cardi B even get herself wrapped up in this mess, especially after leaving Offset for doing the same kind of shady stuff? The math just ain't mathin'. But when you listen to what Sky's been saying, her words start hitting different. Sky's been on full-blown chaos mode, and this ain't the first time she stirred the pot. Just last month, she posted some real close-up cozy pics with Stefon, the type of pics that scream, "We never broke up." And if that wasn't messy enough, she also leaked screenshots of their texts. And trust, it wasn't giving old flame, it was giving "we never stopped." Their convo was way too comfortable, full of warmth, laughs, and casual talk like they've been low-key texting the whole time behind everyone's back. That just makes Sky's story about Stefon sleeping over at her spot and her finding the contract on his phone even more believable. And then she dropped this line, "I hate when a ninja act like he wasn't just crashing out being a stalker, but I let him have social media and play my part so he can get his clout." Then she added, "I don't post him. I be with him in real life and we be doing it wrong." What? If you catch my drift, at this point, someone seriously needs to call Cardi's PR team because whoever's managing her image just clocked out and left the building. After everything she went through with Offset, the cheating, the messy breakups, and those public apology stunts, we were all rooting for her to finally win. We thought Stefon might be a fresh start, a little peace, a little grown woman energy. But nah, we should have known better, especially with Stefon's track record. Fans clowned Sky at first, accusing her of chasing clout, using old pics, trying to mess up whatever Cardi and Stefon had going. Some folks said she was just a bitter ex stuck on Stefon and salty he had moved on. But Sky wasn't letting anyone spin the narrative. She clapped back with receipts, real ones. She exposed more messages where Stefon was mad about the leaks. One text read, "Sky, I know you upset, but bro, that was a lot. I hope we can actually have a calm when you not upset." Sky fired back, "You don't ask for me for real. You showed that from the beginning. No need to pretend. It's cool, can take one to the chin. I just hate the disrespect and dishonesty. You really did the most, and I've never done anything to you. Steph, good luck. This ain't even me." Then he hit her with, "Okay, get up. You gonna stop this ish. Let me know when you're ready to be an adult." He was clearly still trying to keep the situation going. Behind Cardi's back. What a mess. Sky wasn't having it. She said, "I don't like ninjas that treat me like that or talk to me like that. Never have." She accused him of flipping the script and trying to manipulate her, but she said she peeped the game, and it's all good now. And just when you thought she was done, boom, she flexed a second phone. Looked like a subtle flex at first, until you realized she was trying to show us that Stefon was FaceTiming her. Yup, not slick at all. At that point, Cardi had enough of Sky's games. She clapped back with a subtle warning on IG, "Every bug gotta fly." Then she followed it up with a video post. A little shady, but fans got the message. And now, with Sky dropping those DL claims, fans are doing their own math. And it's finally adding up. Some even started comparing Stefon to Diddy. You know the whispers about Diddy being on the DL and how bad he treated women while hiding it? People are saying there's a pattern. DL men lashing out at women because they're trying to suppress who they really are. And sadly, women become the target. And in Stefon's case, the history is messy. Remember his ex, Mulan Hernandez? Real name Mia Jones? She accused him of DV, claimed he trashed her stuff, including a $130,000 watch in his console, and then tried to flip the whole situation like she was the problem. Stefon even said she tried to extort him for $1 million. Allegedly, Mulan had his personal secrets and used that as leverage. But she wasn't acting alone. Stefon claimed her friend Brianna Mack was in on it too. He said they tried to ruin his name if he didn't pay up. Mulan clapped back with serious claims of her own. She posted medical records and said, "On June 7th, I was hurt from behind by Stefon Diggs at our residence. It caused a concussion. Months later, his team pushed a fake story when mediation didn't go their way. I won't be silenced. I won't be intimidated. Everything that's in the dark will come to light." Y'all, this is absolutely nuts. And it doesn't stop there. A gay stylist named Blake Chris also came forward claiming Stefon tried to cross boundaries and when that didn't work, allegedly had him jumped. Like, what is even going on here? Stefon really thought a PR relationship with Cardi B would be his escape route from all this chaos, but now his ex has leaked the whole thing. Screenshots, contracts, and FaceTimes, all out in the open. Can you imagine putting in all that effort to fake a whole relationship just to have your ex blow the lid off it all online? This summer is about to be wild, but now I gotta hear from you. Do y'all believe Cardi really agreed to be Stefon's beard? And what do you think about Sky coming for Cardi like that with no filter? Drop a dozen comments below and don't forget to click on the next video, cause trust me, it gets even messier.